I'll explain that later.
Okay. Please rise.
All right, welcome back, folks. Are we ready to pick up where we left off?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Can you invite the jury in, please? And see Mr. McEnroe, come on up. Thank you.
Rise to the jury.
Please be seated, folks. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. McEnroe, just a few more questions, okay?
Okay, dokie.
When you guys were growing up, let me ask you, did your mom help you with your homework if you needed it?
Nope.
How about encouraging you in school?
No, not really. She would ask us if we're doing good, say yeah. And pretty much half the time, well, I did pretty good. Joe did actually better than me. Joe got about 3 or 4 times Student of the Month, Honor Roll.
Honor student?
Yeah,
Okay.
about 3 or 4 times. Me, I spent a good part of it in the principal's office.
What's that?
I spent a good part of 3rd, 4th, 5th grade in the principal's office.
Okay. Tell us about the circumstances of why you moved from Seattle to Arizona.
Mom met, we were getting kicked out of the house that we were living at, and Mom met this trucker guy in Phoenix over the internet.
What was his name?
Oh, God, what was his name? Paul or something like that.
Okay,
I
go
believe.
ahead.
And we moved out there. I didn't want to go. And so I got him all loaded up because I had a job working for Boeing. I had a girlfriend. I was doing good in school. I was going to stay with my friends. And Mom had Joe go and put me in the back of the U-Haul. And we drove.
Well, how exactly did he do that?
Basically, when I was sleeping, he picked me up and tossed me in. At that time, I was a very, very heavy sleeper.
You were a heavy sleeper?
Yeah.
And you were about, how old? This is 1999, so...
I was about 17, almost 18
Okay.
at that time. And I woke up probably outside of Portland. And I'm like, pull over, I don't want to go. And my mom had my Rottweiler German Shepherd, and it had puppies. No,
what
it was pregnant
before,
with
I'm sorry,
puppies.
it was before German Shepherd?
Rottweiler.
A Rottweiler?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was pregnant with puppies that was from my landlord's dog.
It was what?
From my previous landlord's dog. And so she was due to have them any point in time. And so I jumped out because I told Mom, pull over. And she wouldn't pull over, so I jumped out. It made sense at the time. And ended up telling on my niece a bit, but and then she goes, well, what about your dogs? I'm like, so I had to go get back in and outside of Austin, Nevada.
Austin, Nevada?
Yeah, which you can actually probably, this courtroom is bigger than it. And my dog had the puppies literally on my lap as I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I had about 4:30 in the morning, roughly.
Who was doing the driving down there to Arizona?
Mom.
Did Joe drive?
No.
Did you drive? Did you learn to drive?
I learned how to drive probably before Joe.
Do you know if Joe ever learned how to drive?
Not to the best of my knowledge.
Okay.
I know he did learn how to ride a bike at 20-something.
20-something years old?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving ahead, though, you get down to Arizona, and tell us about, I know there's been testimony that your mother met Al Johnson. Tell us about Al Johnson.
Well, after we moved in with the truck driver guy, and
Could his name have been Don Johnson?
yes, that was his name. Oh, wow, what a coincidence. We ended up, he wanted to let my dogs inside, and we lost like several puppies, and my animals tore up his furniture, so he kicked us out.
Okay.
And we ended up moving to an apartment where we met Angelia, Al Johnson's daughter.
Okay.
And Joe wanted to go and get his piercing because
Get a piercing?
yeah, because his whole boyfriend, fiance, whatever at the time did body piercings, and Joe wanted one. And then whole dad Al came down probably about a week after that, and that's when Mom met Al.
Okay. Now, you already testified about Joe moving out of the house, right?
Yeah.
How did the dynamic in the household change after Joe moved out?
It went from after Joe moved out, I kind of took partially of his praise. Al took most of it.
Al took most of it and you took over partially?
Yeah, I took over partially of it because I was there. He wanted to be head of the house. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Not my problem. And it's like, kids being taken care of, that's all I care about. When they're not, that's when I care.